Good morning, Coach Eva from Physique. We are here at Physique in Nanuet, and I have Louise with me. And I'm so super excited.
Good morning. Good morning.
Thank you for coming, guys, because this is amazing. Louise is one of the winners of the 6 weeks challenge that we just had. And her amazing story, as I put it in my topic, 74 pounds down. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe it. Can you believe in this?
No, I can't believe it, but it is true. It's true. It's true. Don't cry.
I think I'm going to be the one today crying, guys, because I'm here, I'm sweating with all these peak freaks here on the floor, and I see their changes coming along, and I see you guys changing, and it's life-changing for me. But tell me, when did we start? We go back a while now.
We do.
How long? When did you start? Has it been 2 years already?
No. January 2017.
All right,
I
so we
started
have
on a 6-week challenge.
So we have a year and a half.
Yes, it's a year and a half.
I remember sitting in the office.
I remember sitting in the office too.
Did they say something silly?
You told me that I needed to stop eating eggs because I didn't need the fat anymore, and you were right, and I did.
We stick to the egg whites from now on, right?
Egg whites only. But you were honest with me, and I appreciate that. And I needed that. And it was, you know what? Honestly, it was time for me. That's basically all that I could say. I've done so many weight loss and gyms, and I have 3 children. And when you're raising your kids, you kind of get lost in that. So I know there's a lot of moms that are here now, and they're younger than I am, and they have little ones younger than my children, and it's hard to juggle this. It's hard. I know how it is when they have to sit in the kitchen, or they're running on the mat. It's difficult, but times change, and then you kind of evolve out of that. And I was coming out of that, so for me, the time was for me, and I really concentrated and I focused on what I wanted to do. I needed to make a change.
Yes, so you've tried different gyms, different
diets,
and nothing worked.
Well, it worked for a little while, like most. You do a diet or one of these pre-packaged diets, and it works. But then after you stop, you don't know how to eat the right way.
Yeah, you don't know how to handle it. So you stop and you go back to your old habits because why? Because your mind is not changed.
Well,
right?
the thing is, it's really a lifestyle change.
Yes.
And that's what it is. It's learning what works for you, and just being consistent with that. And that's the most important thing I can say, the consistency. Coming to class, I've always been pretty athletic, so that was not a problem for me. But it got to the point where my weight was prohibiting me from doing what I wanted to do. I went to a different gym, and I had an injury to my knee, and I remember that very vividly because that probably was the turning point. I didn't make the change at that time, but I knew in my mind I was gearing up to do it because I couldn't walk, and I was on crutches. And my little one, Nicholas, who was probably about maybe 8 at the time, he went on a play date, and I remember one of the moms coming to pick him up, and I couldn't walk. And I watched him leave my office at the time with this woman, friend of mine, and I thought to myself, I can't do this to him. I have 2 older kids, and I've done everything with them, and he deserves me to be present in his life. And this is stopping me from doing that. And I had to make a change. And within a few months after that, I joined here. And the rest really just...
This is the story. It's been continuous, and you've been making progress. But I remember the 6 weeks challenge. You guys, the 3 of you, we're missing one more Steve on. So we have Tim, you, and Steve. You got united, and that support that you got from each other, besides the big team, it was amazing. The 3 of you made some commitments to each other, didn't you?
Yes, we did. Well, one of the biggest things about being here is not only the working out and the diet, it's the people that are here. I think that's everything, because if you're not comfortable where you are and you don't feel like you belong to something, it's very hard to keep going. And there really is a group of people. Everyone here is terrific, but we have certain little classes, start to coalesce together, and in the 915 we have a group of people that have been trained together for a while, and we really like a family, and like Tim said, you want to be here. because you don't want to let anybody down. So with the 6-week challenge coming in, the new one, when Tim came back, he wanted to join that challenge. And I remember he messaged me. I was at work one day and he said, would you join the challenge with me to keep me consistent?
Yes.
And I said, sure. If you need me, I'll be there. And because I know he would do that for me too.
Yes.
And that's it. And then we got Owen on board. And the three of us, we really kept each other focused and made sure that we didn't slip up. And we really were very successful.
I know the three of you were so successful. You guys were really 100%.
Yes, we did.
And your numbers and each of you numbers were amazing. I mean, the results by you was what, 12? 14 pounds in 6 weeks, and the amount of body fat that has changed. Look at her arms, people. All right, 74 pounds down. Look at those. Yes, yes, we gotta say it. I mean,
a lot of hard work, but you know what? It was all worth it. It really is, and you know, it was fun. And I said it before in my post, and I mean it really truthfully. The best part of that 6 weeks was spending time with these guys. They were great, and it was just wonderful. And I would encourage anyone who's thinking about it. You know, I've known about you, Jim, for a lot of years. You know that. We know a lot of people together that have trained with you in previous locations. And I was always intimidated, to be honest with you, prior to that. I wish I had joined 10 years ago. But I
thank
didn't.
you for saying this.
But I did, because I did, and I said, I can't do this. I'm not going to be able to do this. And like I said, I was always very athletic. It was not that, but it was just, it's a little scary. It can be a little intimidating when you watch. But there are so many, and I hate to say the word because it's Owen's favorite, but modifications.
But this word is awesome, guys. The modification. It's like a gold mine. It is, right?
But you can definitely do it, and you know, it just takes time. You know, just give it a chance. Come in, and you'll see it works. And as you train out of that, you know, when I first came back, I had a lot of training in martial arts, so I mean, I had.
I know. I have to interrupt you because you guys have to see her punching the bags. I mean, I've recorded. You've seen. I'm sure you've seen Louise in those videos. She is an animal on the floor. And the other day, wait a second. What we were doing? I have to interrupt you. We were doing a plank, low plank walk with alligator drag. Like she's on some kind of superpowers here. She was going across that room so fast. I'm like, this lady has in her. And yes, we all have the stamina. Some of us has higher or less, more. Doesn't matter. But you can build the strength, the conditioning you can build. And she discovers so many probably amazing things about herself that she can do. I mean, obviously 74 pounds of weight loss. It's amazing. But yes, I remember when you came in here, I wasn't sure. I was really praying in my head that you're gonna continue, like, because every person that comes in, I really want every person to give a shot, and the trust, because you need to trust the process. And once you start trusting the process, you give that time, and the change will come, and you will see that it's possible, and it's possible for anyone. Am I right?
Yes.
You're right. You're right.
It's really possible for anyone, and I want people out there that listen to your story to understand, like you mentioned, you know, moms. I'm a mom. I have 2 kids. Obviously, this is my field. This is my home. I treat this like a home. I have actually 3 homes because there's this. There is Saffron, and there is my home. And the kids come with me, and I have more freedom to work out. But like you said, moms put their hearts, and don't we feel guilty a lot of time that we do things for ourselves? Am I right?
You do. And you know, that's one thing you have to change in your mind. But it's hard. It's very hard. But there is a light at the tunnel. See, mine are a little bit older, so I know that, you know, your time comes back. And it does. And I'm dental hygienist. See a lot of patients. My patients told me this, and I never believed it, but it does come true. You know, you get to a different point in your life, and then you can do the things that you used to do. You know, so you know.
But then you mentioned, I wish I was here earlier.
I do.
So what's the message?
I feel like I would have been able to give more of myself to my children had I gotten healthy sooner, but I didn't. And I can't go back, so I go forward. And you know, the best message that I can say is that you really don't be afraid, because you can do this. It's very doable. And you have a ton of classes, which is just, it's awesome. I mean, you have times in the morning, at night, so there's a lot of availability. You just have to try to fit it in, and you can't be guilty for that 1 hour.
Exactly, don't be guilty. Moms out there, don't be guilty, because you can come at 5 and 6 a.m. when your kids sleep. Come in, arrange, try it, or come in the evening, do whatever it takes for you to get that light out of you, and if you like your children, to help them and to play with them, or be more active, or not be embarrassed for anything, just do it. Put that hour for yourself, and you're gonna feel better, and people around you feel better. Am I right?
And it's a great example for your kids. You know, when you're feeling good about yourself, that flows over to every area of your life. And you are just a better parent when you're feeling better about yourself. And everything I do now, I feel that I do better because of it. Because I'm in a happier place. And that's important.
Absolutely.
So, you know, I would just encourage anyone, like I said, it's a difficult journey. It's not easy. You have to make changes. You know, people want an easy, like, I mean, I have a lot of my patients, they ask me, well, how did you do it? How did you do it? And when I tell them, like, oh, I can't do that, or I can't eat that, I'm like, you know, no, you can't. But it's worth it because of how wonderful you feel. And I would just encourage anyone, honestly, to take a chance.
Absolutely, take a chance and don't go for easy, because everything is hard brings the success.
Absolutely.
Remember, it doesn't matter if it's your health, if it's your success in your business. Remember, hard things pay off.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Scissor her for you.
74 pounds down.
Woo!
Woo! Hey, look, you guys, awesome. See you later.